I have two passions: fantasy football, food, and the best food known to man is a chicken sandwich. So for this video, we got 13 restaurants that you probably know of. Here's our list: Applebees, Wendy's, Shake Shack, Jack in the Box, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Burger King, Whataburger, KFC, Popeyes, Chillis. And I think we got Churches, we got a couple other ones. Some of these I love, have all the time, like Chick-fil-A. Others like Jack in the Box I've never tried before and I'm excited to. We are gonna go from the cheapest sandwich to the most expensive sandwich in our rankings, and then I'll be grading them out based on cost, taste, and texture. This one looks disgusting. I already know what the cheapest one is, or at least I think I know what it is. Yeah, I've never had this place before, but it is, I want to say Church's chicken. What I got here is I got a knife so we can cut this together. But I was driving by a Church's chicken, saw it, and was like, might as well add it to the video, even though I've never had it. They told me it was $2.70. And yeah, this has to be that. There's no way any of them were cheaper. Not sure how you can see that cross section, but just got to trust me. Patty's thin. Weird color, no crunch at all. All right, flavor's good, I'm not gonna lie. Better than I was expecting. Little sour, maybe undercooked. S tier for cost. However, the size, the taste, the appearance, I can't give this higher than a D tier. This is a D tier sandwich if I've ever seen one. I mean, maybe if I was really struggling, I needed a ball on a budget, I'd go for it, but honestly, no interest in ever getting this again. Rest in peace, Church's. Let's go with our second most expensive here. Was that Church's? All right, now I don't know what these are. Okay, we're gonna be going in blind order. This sandwich, $4.75, already looking better here. Thicker patty, better color to it, at least a little bit of texture, a little bit of crunch. I mean, the bun looks like a Chick-fil-A bun. Chick-fil-A is really the only sandwich place I get here often. We'll see the cross section, harder to cut into than the other one. Good sign, maybe it's some real chicken meat. Yeah, this chicken meat looks good. You got a pickle in there too. Go ahead and see the size of that. Tastes like Chick-fil-A. At least the pickle does. Good bun. Good crunch on the chicken. Not much when it comes to the spices. Pickle, the only thing saving this. If I was gonna eat this, I would for sure need to get some type of sauce. Like if this is Chick-fil-A, I'm gonna be disappointed because it's gonna get a low score. $4.75, double the price of Church's. Definitely better. I would eat this way before I would eat Church's. I think this has to be a C tier sandwich, and I'm praying it's not Chick-fil-A. McDonald's, okay. Not gonna lie, I never get McDonald's. Not horrible. The people were friendly whenever I went to pick it up, but I'll probably save this for later. Give some to the dog, give some to the lady, give some to the brother. $5.40. So we're taking another dollar step up here. This one doesn't look any different than the McDonald's. We got a couple extra pickles. McDonald's is a little stingy on the pickles. Let me cut it in half so we can see the cross section. Pretty big, much bigger than Church's. Good looking meat, I'll say that. Looks like real meat. Breading, not much. Mainly meat, a little bit of pink in the center. I didn't order these rare, but. Completely different flavor than McDonald's. Pickles doing a little bit too much here. I may have to take them off. Yeah, I don't know if I like this. I really hope this isn't Chick-fil-A. I'm really wanting Chick-fil-A to win this. No crunch whatsoever. Bun a little soggy. Chicken, you can see the oil on it. I'm disappointed, not gonna lie. Please don't be Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna give this a D. I preferred the McDonald's one. What was this?
Whataburger.
Whataburger, okay. Whataburger's trash, we all know this by now. So I'll move this over. Do not recommend the Whataburger sandwich. I honestly don't even know if the sauce would have saved it. $5.51. This looks like a thick boy here. 2 pickles. This looks like by far and away the best chicken breast that we've gotten, if that's what this is. Bun. Average, not as pretty as the other buns, but 2 pickles, chicken breast nice and big. Oh, the sandwich, the meat looks like it's a high quality meat. And there's a crunch. You can see the clear separation with the breading. I hope if this tastes as good as it looks, it'll be the high score. Okay, a lot going on here. I'm gonna have to get another bite. First sandwich we've had that has any type of crunch to it whatsoever. However, also flavor-wise, a little bit funky. Okay, that flavor bite, phenomenal. And honestly, I'm starting to think this is Chick-fil-A. I got a little bit of the peanut in there. It's definitely not an S tier sandwich. $5.51, good value. I'm gonna go A tier. Was this Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, definitely best one so far. You wanna try some? All right, so now we're going to the land that I've never adventured in. We're going to the expensive sandwiches from places I don't go to. If I'm getting chicken sandwiches from Chick-fil-A, what's our next one? How much does it cost? $5.83, pretty much identical to Chick-fil-A. Oh, they got a bunch of sauce. I mean, is this mayo? If it's mayo, they put a ton on. Smells a little too sour to be mayo. They way overdid it with the mayo. Whoever the mayo guy on the sandwich was, I hope your manager has a talk with you soon. I don't even know where to bite. I don't want an entire mouth of mayo. We're gonna have to wipe some mayo off with the other chicken. Honestly, we gotta take it almost all off. There's way too much of this. Pickle, very good. Honestly, the mayo, it works. Too much, but I'm glad it's there. Not as good as the Chick-fil-A one. More flavorful, for sure, than the McDonald's. Thicker chicken, crunchier too. I think this is either KFC or Popeyes. We're gonna go B tier. This is a B tier sandwich. KFC, okay, good. I was hoping this wasn't Popeyes, because I'm hoping Popeyes is good. Didn't have super high expectations for KFC. But Popeyes, I'm hoping they come through, because we got some hype there. $6.05, pretty sure we're going backwards in price at this point. This has, oh, no, this does not look good. This looks like a disaster class. The chicken kind of looks like a hockey puck. Feels like rubber. Tomatoes are greenish orange. They are not bright red. Definitely don't look like real tomatoes. I don't know if I should keep the lettuce on it because we didn't have any lettuce with the other ones. Feels like that would be cheating. So we're gonna scrape the lettuce off so we can make this a clear comparison. I don't have big hopes for this one. Chicken looks fine. Doesn't look real, but doesn't have to be real to taste good. $6, about the same ballpark of what we've been seeing with the other ones. Okay. This chicken, great. Flavorful, bun's good. Presentation, not super high, but even just a little bit of crunch from the remaining lettuce definitely gives it an unfair advantage, but much better than KFC. That's how I imagine McDonald's is gonna taste. Like the others, I was quick to move to the discard plate that I'll be eating tomorrow and the dog, but this one I wanna eat the entire thing. This is good. This isn't gonna get an S tier. It kind of looked gross when it came out of the bag, but the flavor, I'm giving it an A tier. It's right up there with Chick-fil-A. What place was this? Burger King, okay. Shocker. I have not had Burger King in 10 years, but if you're choosing between McDonald's and Burger King chicken sandwich, I'd go Burger King. Got to spend an extra 50 cents, but worth it. And honestly, I'm going to finish eating this. And looking back, honestly, after this one, the KFC one looks gross. $6.17, so almost identical to the previous price. This one, ugh. I have no idea what kind of sauce that is. I don't know if this is mayo, but it's like stuck to the sandwich and like congealed. I don't even know if mayo could do that. There's no way I can take that off though. Chicken looks crispy. Cut into it and see what it's a thick boy too. Okay. The thickness is a little deceiving. The thickness here primarily fueled off the breading. Okay. The chicken itself, you look at the cross section. Thin, little patty. Like Burger King looked way smaller than this until you cut into it and saw that, you know, this may be a pig dressed up in lipstick. Yeah, like this entire part that I just ripped off the sandwich is just breading and like skin. Yeah, literally I just ripped that in half and it's straight breading. See how it tastes? Flavors to kill for. Incredible. This has to be Popeyes. Tanner, try this one. Okay. I'm sorry for clowning on y'all for the breading pieces, but the chicken sandwich itself is incredible. They're getting better as we get it more expensive. I hate to do this. I'm really close to giving this an S. Like, I want to eat the entire thing. Just like Burger King. God, I want to know what this is. I think it's Popeyes. Here's the thing. As I eat it more, because there's so much breading, it like starts to get worse. And I feel like if there was half the amount of breading and a little more chicken, this would be an S tier. They went a little overboard on that, so we're gonna go A tier. But flavor, great. What was that? Popeyes? Popeyes, I figured. I've only had a Popeye sandwich once. It was like 5 years ago, but it tasted like it. $6.81. Okay, this big boy patty. This thing's heavy too. This is the heaviest sandwich we've had by far. Comes with lettuce, tomato. I'm gonna be fair to the other sandwiches, so I'm gonna take it off. This is the first piece of chicken that is actually thick. Like, I don't know if you can see that cross section, but that is a big thing of chicken there. It's almost like too meaty in comparison to the ones we've been looking at previously. Like, but bang for your buck, if this is just like $6, $7 in comparison to the other $5, $6 ones, it's like twice as much chicken. Oh my God. I'm gonna spit this out. Gross. Disgusting. Flavor was horrible. I didn't even want to swallow. Oh, what was that? This place looked good. I really thought this was going to be our best one. Oh my gosh. I'm going to guess that this is Sonic. Yeah, I'm not going to eat another bite of that. I don't want any more. Ugh, we had just been getting better and better and better. That set us back a while. I think Church's was better than that. Church's was tiny, but it was $2. Like, I don't care if this is a quote-unquote bang for your buck option. Like, I'd rather just get 3 Church's sandwiches. Yeah, this is F tier. F tier, inedible. And I'm going to eat the rest of this later, but no way in hell I'm eating this. We're going to keep it by its own plate. Oh, Wendy's. Ugh, gross. Do not get Wendy's. If you're going to get Wendy's, stick with the Frosty. Frosty and move on. But God, a Frosty sounds good right now. Let's clean up our dining tray. Okay, $6.92. Okay, so we're still in the $6 range. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm scarred from the Wendys, but picking this up, the greens here are turning brown. Like, this lettuce almost looks like guacamole. It's so brown. I'm getting grossed out. It's rubbery chicken. We'll cut it in half to see what it's like. I'm taking the greens off. Again, they're brown here. Okay. I don't want to take the pickles off, but we just got to get it all. Okay. Please be better than Wendy's. You can't be worse. Okay, cutting in the half of this, it looks like a cafeteria thing that you would get in high school. I'll try it. Not as bad as Wendy's, but compared to like McDonald's, with how much that costs, this costs like $2 more than McDonald's, and it's worse. Like, I don't want to take another bite of it. Again, I'll probably eat the rest tomorrow because it's not as bad as Wendy's, but it's not good. If Wendy's was F tier, that's D tier. It's right above. Okay, Sonic. Honestly, expected Sonic to be pretty bad. Now I think the only bad one we have to avoid is Jack in the Box. Never had Jack in the Box, but I don't have high expectations. $8.64. Okay. I would have assumed that Jack in the Box would be way long gone. I assumed Jack in the Box would be like $3 for a sandwich. This is looking like it has some type of red sauce on it. None of the others had red sauce. 4 pickles. Chicken looks fine. Bun looks a little manufactured. Looks like it was made in a lab. Cut into it, see what the cross section is. Okay, chicken looks good. Thick chicken. We were deceived by Wendy's, but at least the chicken's, you get a lot of it. Clear distinction between the chicken and the breading. Breading looks like it gives you a little crunch. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. That's going on the plate where we never eat again. Sauce, not good. Chicken, rubbery. The bun tastes like a dumpling. It's so chewy. Ugh, yeah. Honestly, that's joining Wendy's in the F tier. That's an F tier sandwich. That Jack in the Box?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. Oh, thank God we're out of the way of Jack in the Box. That was the one I was worried of, and it was not good. $8.65, and we have Shake Shack, Applebees, and Chillis left. Applebee's and Chillis were so much more expensive than the others that this has to be Shake Shack. Okay. Looking at it, this is the first place where the greens look good, where I'm like, yeah, I want to eat the greens. Chicken, you can see some real crunch. There's some firmness to it. It's cut in half, difficult to cut. But yeah, this chicken looks good. You can see the little breaks with the tendons, whatever you want to call them, the muscle fibers. Good balance of pickles to chicken. This one looks, it's expensive compared to like the McDonald's ones, but we'll see. Good sandwich. Much better than the plate of do not touch again. I don't know if it's an A tier, but it can't be an A tier. It's not as good as the Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, Burger King, and also it's more expensive. So if I'm going just off flavor, I would say B, but since also it's expensive, or a couple dollars more, I'm gonna go C tier. I would eat it for sure, but I guess I'd prefer Burger King over it, which surprises me. All right, that was Shake Shack. All right, we're left with Applebee's and Chillis. Hey, girl, you wanna come over here? You want a sandwich? Come here. Come on, you can do it. Jump over the table. Cut the little girl a piece. Here you go. What do you think? Can you sit? Show them how good you are. Here you go. You can take it. All right. She spit it out. That was the Jack in the Box. That tells you how bad Jack in the Box was. $16.77. This thing is freaking massive. I'm almost certain this is Chili's because that's how much it cost when I picked it up. They didn't let me get a discount based on not getting sides with it, which it is what it is. I wasn't gonna argue with the lady. But this thing is heavy, it's big, a lot of it's breading. Like, let's take the breading off and see what's left over. Like, look at that, that's all breading, no chicken. Can you sit? I'll give you more in a second. Okay. We'll cut into it and see how much of this is actually chicken. Because again, it's freaking massive. You can hear though, this is like the first time you've heard an actual crunch cutting into everything. Yeah, chicken looks good, clear distinction. Keep in mind, this is like a restaurant, not necessarily fast food, so you'd assume that it's gonna be better, especially if it's twice as expensive. It's damn good. Really good. Too much breading. Like, if I was even eating this in the restaurant, I'll take some of the breading off. Flavor's good. Texture's good. Maybe one of my only problems with it, though, is like, I've seen the Chili's ads claiming that they're now cheaper than fast food or the same cost as fast food. All these other things were like $6 a pop. This being 16. Like, it should be in like its own category. So, if you're loaded, money doesn't matter. I'd probably just call this in and pick it up on your way home. However, going for the budget option, I think the fast food places are better. So, it's tough because this is a good sandwich. This is damn good. We're gonna go B tier though, because the price. I want to put it in A tier, but I can't. It's too expensive. Okay, $17.31 here. So the most expensive sandwich we had today has to be Applebee's, only one left. And it was supposed to be like a bacon and ranch. And honestly, I'm starting to see why. The chicken is massive. Like, this chicken patty just by itself is already bigger than any other sandwich we looked at. Super long, hanging out the sides. We'll cut into it. You can hear a little bit of crunch in this one too. Almost looks more like fast food than what we saw with the Chili's one. And The chicken, I mean, I'll stand corrected once I bite it, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that flavorful, which I guess that's why maybe they want to put bacon and ranch on it, but hopefully it's good. Really bad. Not Wendy's level bad, of course not. But if you're $17, like flavor-wise, I'd imagine you can match a Chick-fil-A. Let me go back and look at some of the previous sandwiches we had. God, it's gonna be hard to remember what's what. But some of these other fast food ones we had were just more flavorful than this. I mean, I want to give them a bump because they give you so much chicken, but at this cost, you could literally just get 2 of the fast food ones, 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches, 3 Chick-fil-A sandwiches. So you'd end up getting more chicken then, and it's more flavorful. We're going C tier. No. We're going D tier. It was a bad sandwich. All in all, biggest takeaway. We got a top 3. Honestly, clears everything else if you look at taste, texture, value. Burger King surprises me. Chick-fil-A and Popeyes. I figured Chick-fil-A and Popeyes would be up there. What I didn't expect was Wendy's to possibly be the worst. And then we also have Jack in the Box down there in the gutter with them. I never had Jack in the Box, but I assumed it would be. And then the third worst, Applebees. I don't want to like say it's the third worst sandwich, but for how expensive it is compared to all the other ones, like, it's mediocre, way overpriced. I would never get this, ever. But I appreciate y'all. I'm probably not gonna eat chicken sandwiches for a very long time, outside of, I guess, eating this tomorrow.